At the Trumpet Awards here, this is the preview. As you can see, lots of things going on here. And I have a young man who's going to introduce himself to you right now because he has an interesting story to tell.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I'm Andrew Margariss, and I've just written a book on Perry Wallace, who is the first African-American basketball player in the Southeastern Conference. The book is called Strong Inside. Came out about a month ago and has just appeared on the New York Times bestseller list in the civil rights and sports categories.
Man, that's amazing. Now, the first guy ever to play in the SEC. Now, what time of I should say century of that now?
Right. So he was a member of a three-time state champion basketball team, high school in Tennessee, Pearl High School, and then came to Vanderbilt in the 66-67 school year. Yes.
He's a bright young man.
Yes, he was. He was an engineering student at Vanderbilt, and in fact, that's why he chose to go there. It wasn't to make history as a pioneer. It was to play big-time basketball, but to get a great education. After he graduated in 1970, he went on to law school at Columbia University and is now a law professor at American University in Washington, D.C.
Wow, so really a true student-athlete. What we try to always promote. Well, now, what got your interest in that story?
Sure. I came to school at Vanderbilt myself many years after Perry and was a history major and came on a sports writing scholarship. So I learned about this man that had made history in sports at my university and was very interested. Ended up writing 2 papers about him for a Black history class I was taking at the school. I was sports editor of the student newspaper, wrote about him, trying to introduce him to a new generation of students. And then it was 8 years ago that I began working on the book.
Well, that's a very, very powerful story. And just the genesis from you coming to the university and really being a history man. And now what intrigues me is, I talked to several people about this, the idea that African-American history sometimes is relegated to 1 month. Do you think that we could have even a better social understanding if we just did that as part of a regular course curriculum?
Absolutely. It should be part of a regular course curriculum. There's so many heroes like Perry Wallace that are unknown. That's been the fascinating thing with this book. You know, I consider him a pioneer on the caliber of a Jackie Robinson. You think about what he endured in the Deep South in the late 60s. There's a lot that we can learn from this man, and there are many, many other people like that out there that we just don't know about. Yeah.
Listen, how can people don't know about? We want people to know about your books. How can people find out more about you, the book? You have a website? You have social media?
Yes, absolutely. The easiest thing to do would be to go on Amazon or Barnes & Noble and type in Strong Inside, and the book will pop up. Or you can go to my website, which is andrewmargariss.com. Type in Andrew Margariss Strong Inside, you'll find it, and people can order it online, or I always encourage people to go to their favorite bookstore and buy it from a real bookstore too.
As I always do, try to get some inside information. Do I sense a movie might be coming up soon?
I think it would make a great movie. His story is very powerful.
All right. So now, don't try to steal this information, folks. This all belongs to Andrew. But listen, man, I really think you have a potential here for something, a movie, and it's great that this is something that you're bringing out so that more and more people can find out what's going on behind the scenes.
Well, thanks so much. It was great to meet you, and I'm thrilled to be here at the Trumpet Awards this year.
Absolutely. Well, listen, here at the Trumpet Awards here, this gentleman, blazing trails, talking about a trailblazer. Keep it locked right here for more.